Well, it is late at night or early in the morning, depending on who you ask. I have got a cat and half on my lap. How do you have a cat and half on your lap, you ask? Well, one cat is on my lap, one cat is half on my lap. One asleep beside me, like he does. Another one asleep, presumably somewhere else in the car. Hopefully they didn't disapparate, be somewhere different. Oh, one person. Yet the kitten is in the thing, so you can't also be in the thing. Hi, presumably one person. Go ahead and press the like button if you don't mind. I'm driving home from the place that I drove to yesterday, which was San Francisco. So here we are. Yeah, I am a little more than halfway, or significantly more than halfway now, actually. And looking for things to do to stay awake. So right now it's freezing in here because, I'm trying to stay awake. And now we're doing this, so I have something to do to distract me from this long straight road of nothingness. Cool. 4 people are up and about. So yeah, fun time to stream, right? Because it's like varying points in the middle of the night leading up to very early morning on the East Coast. Thanks to the like one person. It is it's the middle of the day in Europe, in parts of Europe, I think. 8 p.m. in Australia. There you go. Perfect time for my Aussies. There you go. How easy. What's up? It's good to see us get all the Aussies up in here. Oh, Germany. Germany. Great core. So I am driving. So as such, I may not read every chat. Got home from work, even dinner. That sounds exciting. Sounds like a thing to do. Oh, thank you for the notification, YouTube. I just got an email from YouTube that says that I'm live right now. I had no idea. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. Just driving that train high on cocaine. That's not accurate. I'm not driving a train nor am I high on cocaine. Nothing. I am just driving. Thank you, Raycor. So yeah, gonna ask you guys if you're sending chats that you would like me to read. Keep them short. Where are you headed? Back home. I was up in San Francisco for the weekend. I am headed back home. Got a few hours left on the road. Hello, Governor. What's up, old wolf? So yeah, short messages I should be able to read. Long ones I probably won't be able to read because they don't last up on the screen that long, and I'm not hands-oning right now because, driving. If you really want me to read something, super chats is the easiest way to do it right now because their text comes in bigger and it's bold and I can read it. So that is not just me pandering for your money. That is me legitimately telling you that the safest way to send me messages to be read are via that because big colors, bigger letters. That's how that works. And it was evacuated my lap. All 4 of my cats are in my car with me right now. So, you excited for Star Wars The Rise of Jar Jar? Drive safe, thank you, working on it. Jason M, what's up? Haven't been notified lately, well that's stupid. Seems to be a pervasive issue. I had the same problem with the live stream going up yesterday. A lot of people did not get notified. So, I don't tweet this out and stuff. I can't tweet it out because I'm driving. So, that'd be irresponsible of me. It was already vaguely irresponsible to set this live stream up in the first place. Hi, Lando. Lando's on my lap. He may jump up. You might see him in a second because he'll climb up onto my face in a minute here. Great live stream on the way up. There's frequently between 10 and 20 people here, so size matters not, as Yoda said. Size matters not unless you're about opening weekend ticket sales, which we can totally talk about because right now, certain places are tracking Star Wars as having the smallest opening weekend ever. So, in spite of the fact that apparently the day 1 ticket sales were enormous, but that's day 1. That is day 1. Day 1 ticket sales are not always. And this is the thing: is that you look at it, it's very easy to take a look at like Star Wars day 1 ticket sales, Rise of ticket sales, and go, oh my god, it did so well. It's the best of any Star Wars movie ever. So you have the diehards who are going to go see it day one because they are, for some dumbass reason, I'm one of them. I need to know, I need to be able to do my review too, so gotta see it in order to review it. Hi Lando, this is my kitten. You guys see my baby? One of 4 babies. So, and I this is my prediction too, prior to this reaching out, is you have the people who are going to rush out and be like, I'm going to buy my tickets on day one, and you know, flood the market with like, oh my god, if I don't get them now, I won't get them, or I'll get bad seats and it'll be terrible. And that's like a thing, you know, people are afraid of that. And then everyone else who didn't bother to get it day one, who may have browsed day 2 or 3 and sees like, oh, they just keep adding theaters and there's tons of seats everywhere, is not an issue, is not going to bother necessarily pre-buying right away. They may pre-buy, you know, closer to the actual date. Like regular normies are just going to pre-buy closer to the actual date. And if the seats aren't favorable on the opening night, they'll go another night. So it's not surprising. You're always going to have this big run on the tickets, you know, because and also you're going to get a certain official surge from the fact that the tickets being on sale were announced at the time that the trailer dropped, which was during Monday Night Football, and everyone kind of knew that. Now that many people were watching that Monday Night Football game probably because it was the Jets versus the Patriots. The Jets getting eaten alive by the Patriots. So it's not the world's most scintillating Monday Night Football game, but you are gonna have the moment of, oh crap, there's this trailer. Oh, tickets are on sale now. Maybe I should go check it out and see how quickly they're selling out. I guess I'll just get tickets now. Do you want to go opening night, sweetie? Yeah, sure, okay. So that's going to create a little bump there. But, you know, in spite of them being like, this is the best ticket sales we've had in Star Wars ever. Let us not forget that servers crashed when The Force Awakens tickets went on sale. You know, so obviously, clearly all did it our servers since then. Or just like, they offered more supply than there is demand, you know. We were able to sell all of these tickets, but not fill all of these theaters because not all of these theaters are. We don't need this many theaterages for not enough people to justify that quantity of theaterage. You can see clear as day, you know, in the movie capital of the world, even in Hollywood itself, the only screenings that are close to being sold out are the ones in the dome. Anyway, this is ArcLight, so any of the ArcLights. The ones in the dome at the Hollywood ArcLight. How easy! Thank you for the super chat. Got a call, gotta go. Safe trip home. Aw, okay, well, you take that call. It sounds important. Thanks for popping in. How easy. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I will drive safely. I might be here, depending on how this stream is going and how much fun we're having. I might be here for the next couple hours. So, heads up if you're just joining, press the like button, first of all. Second of all, send short chats, because especially if you want me to read them. I apologize in advance if I can't read your name on all of them, but send short messages, because I'm driving, so I don't want to be like, reading a paragraph. Oh shit, I'm in a ditch, I'm dead now. Being dead is not a thing I enjoy, so at least I've never tried it, but proud to giving up on games and movies, etc. So I may have to be like halfway through your chat and have to give up because it either fades away or I need to, you know, not crash. Also, yes, the best way, if you really want me to read it, if you have a thing that you want me to read or like a topic of conversation you want to suggest, etc., I can keep it short. I can do my best to read it then. Being dead is great. I recommend it 8 out of 10. Thanks. Super chats are easier to read because they do have big colors with bigger text, so it is a little easier to read that. Making it, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm missing your chats. I'm trying. There's not a lot of you. I'd love on a short intimate stream like this, a small intimate stream like this. I'd love to be able to read everything that's coming in. Obviously, driving means there are things like not dying, even though you recommended it. I think I'm gonna go for the living part right now. If it were just to me, I don't know. Maybe it'd be a fun day to try it. But I got 4 cats in here, so I gotta keep them safe. I cracked the fuck up if Rise of Skywalker is, yeah, I'm live right now in Portland. I'm live in my car. I cracked the fuck up if Rise of Skywalker is the lowest grossing Star Wars opening weekend of all time. That would tickle me something fierce. Is this movie gonna make $1 billion? I don't know, probably. Pull over, get some shut-eye? No, sir. If I need to, I will. I've done that before in that situation. I'm yawning. If you saw me yesterday, I yawned the entire freaking way up. But I am definitely good to drive right now. I had coffee just a little bit just before I left. I'm feeling wide awake. I'm feeling like wide awake, alert, focused. If that changes, you know, I will do something safe about it. Not gonna crash, right? I streamed for like 4 fucking hours yesterday on the way up. Yeah, I drove up to San Francisco for just a couple days, for my friend. I know I'm thinking of the cats, and that's a nice thing. The setup that I got, it's directly in front of me. The road is right here. I can actually look at this and still see the entire road at the same time. Make sure that I'm still driving in between the right lines. So y'all heard that Kevin Feige was talking about, there's a rumor that he wants to cast Brie Larson as Ahsoka in his fucking Star Wars movie. I've heard this rumor. Yes, maybe. I'm not gonna crash, don't worry. So I personally think, and I think this should be the stance the entire fandom should adopt, because it's the right thing to do, and also hilarious because it will bend the brains of our detractors. Our stance should be that Brie Larson should not play Ahsoka Tano, because they should cast a woman of color. That is my official stance, and I believe the correct moral stance to have. Mostly because it's hilarious. Because, you know, we're a bunch of racist, sexist, basement-dwelling man-babies. How dare we want to see actresses of color empowered? Yeah. Brie Larson shouldn't play anything. I really dislike her as a human being. I actually dislike her as a human being more than I dislike her. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear Ha meow a fuck ton, because that's just what he does. I dislike Larson as a human being way more than I dislike her as an actor. Bad. I just don't think she's that great. I think she can do a few things well, and being Captain Marvel is not one of them. I don't even fault her for that so much. I honestly think she did the best job that she could with the role she was given. I just did not think she was right for that part, personally. That is my opinion, and I am entitled to that opinion. So, there you have it. I'm at the point of this drive where I just want it to be over. I have like 2-ish hours left on the road. I would like to have 0. Oh, bye, Portman commenting. Are you leaving? Can you have a kitty? Yeah, just not one of mine. Ever go shooting? Not in a while, but I used to. I do like shooting guns. I have not seen this Captain Marvel porn that everyone is raving about. It does sound entertaining as all get out. Oh, Mark C, thank you for the super chat. I said Rosario Dawson for Ahsoka Tano. I say Rosario Dawson for Ahsoka Tano. Great pick. Rosario Dawson is boss. I have my own pick. I'm not going to tell you guys here because I'm just going to make a video about that for tomorrow at some point. So if you want to know my pick for Ahsoka, tune in tomorrow. At some point when I make a video. So at some point, so I gotta get home. It's gonna be late. I'm gonna sleep for forever. And I gotta go to work. Somewhere in there, I'll make a video for y'all because I care. I did also hear that the porn version was better than the original, and that does not really surprise me because the original was kind of dog shit. If you're just joining us and you've not done so already, press the like button. We believe in impression on this channel. Impression is great. We got 22 watching. Let's get to 22 likes. That seems reasonable, right? Several requests from not a man, because I am not Jeremy. Thank God for that. Love Jeremy. Wouldn't want to be him. Would not want to be him. So I had to resort to talking to you guys. Not that it's a bad thing. Can you own real swords in California? Yeah, you just can't like run around the street with them. Yeah, I can't touch my, I mean, I can still touch my hair. Just one hand on the wheel, I guess. Evening. What's up? Karen of sorts. Cat, shut up. What was I gonna say? What was I was just on about something. Karen of sorts. Can't touch my hair. The hair's feeling staticky. It's weird. Brie Larson sucks. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Jeff finally started falling asleep on the phone, so he's a wonderful boyfriend. He did his best to stay up for me, even though it's freaking after 5 o'clock in the morning his time, but sometimes just called your name, and you must oblige. Now we got 25 watching, only 16 likes. Let's fix that. Oh, press the like button. Do dirty things to it. Do it without its consent. I don't care. Consent's not important. Whoops, I'm going 90. I should fix that. As much as I would like to fly and just get the F home, I do not want to get pulled over. I also really want this tank of gas to last the entire way. Oh, it totally felt good. That's important to me. I don't really care what the mileage is. I'm going to get there faster, but I do want this tank to last all the way out because I don't feel like filling up again. Cross that bridge tomorrow. Hi, Lando, I love you. So, my mouth is itchy. The law, Meritain. I can't read long super chats right now because I'm driving. Or long chats, period, right now. I can't read long chats because I'm driving. So if you definitely want me to read something, especially if it's on the longer side, send it in a super chat. I'm not just saying this because I want your money. I'm saying this because it comes in color and much bigger. It's a lot easier to read. Otherwise, I have to lean and like squint and kind of be like, Delaware to Texas in 2 days. That sounds like a lot of driving. I've never driven to Texas. I'm okay with this. I don't ever need to do this. I hear it just kind of goes on forever. It sounds long. No, I did a full cross-country road trip. I went the northern route. So I got to Jacksonville, Wyoming, turned south, down through Utah. Did Arizona, see the Grand Canyon. Over to Nevada for good old Las Vegas, my first time there. Way back in 2014. Itchy ears. It's just like making me itchy everywhere. And then, yep. Sure, what would you be doing in the left lane? You'd be drunk. And then, yeah. From Vegas to LA. And I live there. Now I live there. Almost 20 likes. Hooray. Jesse, where are you going? I'm going home. I'm going home. I was up in San Francisco for the weekend, and now I am going home. The road is very choppy. So, I have 4 cats in my car, so if you hear that right now, that's Han, who will not shut up. Lando's in my lap currently, hopefully not going to get car sick again. He threw up on the way up. Twistleman Road, weird. He threw up in the car on the way up. Hopefully we're not going to throw up on the way down. I purposely didn't feed them too close to going, Poor kitty indeed. The littles are being great. Everyone's behaving fine except for Han. Han's usually the chill one, and he's the one being the crazy one. Hopefully I don't have to pee at any point on this trip because Lando is in my lap forever. I mean, I can always just pull over and move him, I guess, but, I was wondering what that sound was. Yeah, it's my cat. That's Han being obnoxious. Han, shut up. We've had this discussion tonight already, Han. We've had it like 2 times now. Whining will get you nowhere. Because I can't just let you out of this car. You'll splatter on the asphalt and die. MWG. Charlie for kids couldn't. What? That car was. Yeah. Sorry. Can't read all the messages sometimes because. Oh, we have 20 likes. Right. Because stuff. Still doing fencing. Yep. This is not a fencing related trip. This is recreation. This is a very good friend of mine who was having a shit weekend. She lost a family member on Friday. Couldn't go back to the East Coast to be with her family. So I came up to keep her company. It's been a good day. Yes, Reese, it has been. I will be. Definitely a good day. Eagles beat the Bills. Going to Disney this weekend. Star Tours, cool. Enjoy Disney. I'm gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights next weekend. I'm excited for that. I love Halloween Horror Nights. It's one of the few times in the year I actually get high on edibles because it makes it a lot scarier. I did it accidentally the first year, and now I can't not because I'm afraid it just won't be as scary again. Yeah, I am just trying to get home, bitches. Just trying to get home. What are your thoughts on Star Wars? Sorry, I can't read really long chats right now, guys. And it's good, but it is really difficult to read longer chats that lean in a little. I can't see them from this distance. My eyes suck. So I had to lean in to read them. And Jesse, you had fun. Thank you. Jeff just said that I love you. I love you too, Jeff. He knows. He knows that he isn't driving. So, I'm watching the road. Set up right in front of me, a person, so I can see the road and the screen at the same exact time. I'm mostly watching the road here. If the chats pop up, I take a peek at them, but for the most part, my eyes are on the road. So yeah, short chat's good right now because I can read those. Super chat's good right now because I can read those even better. The text is real big and colored. Ooh! So anyone else watching Carnival Row? Anyone else watch that show? It's bye, Improvement Company. Anyone else watching Carnival? Show of hands or say something or whatever. It's an Amazon Prime show. It's fantasy / steampunk / cool. Orlando Bloom's in it because he still exists. And yeah, I just watched the first 3 episodes at my friend's place tonight. And I like it. It's boss ass show. I was critical in the first episode of the heavy-handed messaging in it. I was like, this is a little too on the nose, but it's like symbols in here. Hope Halloween something. Jason liked it. Cool, bro. That's good. Oh, cool. So other people liked it. Try say like I will. Yeah. So Carnival Row, Amazon Prime show. And now I'm starting to see some of the subtlety and nuance in the construction of the social commentaries that exist in the show, and so far, and it's hard. There's still like a lot of characters. Various plot points being established, so I reserve judgment on certain concepts until I see how they're actually executed. I need to see The Boys. I don't want to see The Boys. Thoughts on Joker 2019? I'll talk about the Joker in a bit. I can't read the rest of the chat. It's way too long. I'm sorry. I'm driving right now and I can't expend that focus for that great period of time. I'm going to take my eyes off the road for split seconds at a time and not even take my eyes fully off because I can still see the road around the screen. So just know that I'm giving my concentration to the screen in fragmented parts. But yeah, so Carnival Row, really great characters so far. Really beautiful world building, set design, so there's fairies in it, and they have these wings that are just, I guess they're pixies technically. Their wings are so beautiful. I love the way they do the wings of the show, and the way that the fairies Pixie's wings like light up when she's boning Orlando Bloom. Good old Orlando Bloom. It's nice to see him working again. It's weird to see him as like this grizzled, closer to middle-aged man now. I like it. It's good. It's a good works for it. It's a good look. But it's just different. It's fun. He has like that baby-faced little pretty boy, from chick flicking and such. And yeah, I'm at the point of this driver. I just want to be done. So someone's asking about the Joker. I talk about societal messaging. That movie was phenomenal. The more I sit on it, the more I really, really enjoy it. Really just well done film. of interesting elements on it. Because and things that I think make you uncomfortable for reasons that you don't even understand in some ways. Because here's one of my thinkings in the Joker, right? Is that we're not necessarily, maybe some of us are, but most of us are not necessarily supposed to really be in Arthur Fleck's shoes specifically. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. We're not necessarily supposed to like totally live his life or identify. We're not supposed to identify with him. I think we're supposed to more identify with the society around him. You know, that different people are going to identify with different elements of this film. Some people are going to identify with Arthur, but maybe elements of Arthur, like identify with parts of his struggle. But actually, hey Terrence, a lot of us are going to identify more with other characters than with Arthur himself, and then we have to deal with the fact that we're part of this society that has hurt this man. And I think that's part of what makes this film very uncomfortable. Is being an active participant. I mean, unless you're seeing this movie as someone who's equally ostracized as Arthur Fleck, you are forced to look at yourself to an extent as a willing participant in the society that treats him this way. Good morning. So that becomes uncomfortable because nobody wants to be complicit in that. It's not even in the UK. Cool. Sorry, I'm chewing candy now. I'm all distracted. So yeah, so I think that there's a built-in discomfort having to accept our role. So it's funny to me that all the social justice warriors are so against this film, probably mostly without even seeing it, because asking you to examine your privilege is something they fucking love to do. So maybe every once in a while they should do it on their own goddamn privilege. I do my white privilege all the time, every day. No, you don't. Or whatever this white privilege nonsense, but you don't examine every day as your fucking wealthy privilege you have of being a person to give a shit about these dumb little issues. Like, caring about social justice, as much as they rail against the wealthy elite, is a problem for the wealthy elite. Like, if you don't, all these people don't have the free time it would take to care about social justice the way these people do. It's crazy. And I just, to that, bring back to the Joker for a second. I just don't, yes, Terrence, I'm tired. I just don't understand the backlash. I don't understand the uproar. It does not make sense to me. There's nothing about that film that I think warranted the crazy backlash and fear stoking that it got. I don't think there's anything that glorified Arthur Fleck or the violence he committed. I think it was horrible. I mean, depicting violence in film does not glorify violence. So many films depict violence. Not every fucking person who goes and sees them is like, oh, I gotta go kill people now. Not only there's anything inspiring about the murdering elements of this Arthur Fleck character. I think there are elements of this character that you can find inspiring in different ways, perhaps, or find relatable, or find moving, or even empowering, but I don't think the killing was one of those. I don't think any kill or any murder in this film was like, man, yeah, I should be doing this, whatever. Oh, hey, Mike Jetty One. Feel free to go to bed. Don't worry about it. I'm just hanging out here. I have not seen the movie Falling Down. Most theaters probably didn't even. Exactly. This is, this whole culture war narrative going back and forth of this film. It's just based on ignorance, which is why, like, I will not comment. I will not offer my commentary on a film I have not seen. It's these cultural trenches that we're fighting in they just promote ignorance. You can't see out of them. All you know is that the other side's bad. And so you gotta not be the other side. Let alone, meanwhile, the other side looks exactly fucking like you. You know, and it's so much like you in ways that you do not care to admit. And that's the fucking joke of it. It's the entire joke of the whole thing. Is like, we're all the fucking same. You're all the fucking same at the end of the day. So I'm gonna obnoxiously eat these candies, sugar, and staying awake. Watch Falling Down. Okay. Joker plagiarizes from it. That's unfortunate. I mean, definitely to me had a lot of the same tenor of Fight Club, of Taxi Driver. Actually, you know, some Mandela Savage messages from Fight Club too. I don't know why Fight Club just popped into my head though. I've been thinking about it, I guess. I do love that film. Yeah, no, Taxi Driver, thematically and in terms of its lead character, felt very similar to Joker in a lot of ways. Yes, Kat, we were driving, there's the world outside. So, yep. Not solo. Oh, my Joker got. I'm eating high chews that are soda flavored. Yep. Another car video. I'm driving back from the place that I drove to yesterday. We got Kitty ready for his close up. He's sleeping on my lap right now. It's very cute. If you're just joining, welcome. Press the like button, and bear in mind, if you want me to read your chat in full, keep it short, because I'll be driving. Can't afford to take my eyes off the road for long stretches. Yeah. Say hello to Brazil. Okay. Also, hi Brazil. If you really want to help me out reading your messages, send a super chat, because then it is highlighted in colors with bigger, bolder text. Much easier for me to read. I say that sincerely, not just because I love super chats. Who doesn't love super chats? Super chats are great. Yeah. So anything longer than a line or two, and I might not get through it all. Joker was just trying to get to his daughter's birthday party. Okay. Anyone out there see Zombieland 2 yet? I have not. I'm gonna see it soon with Jeff next time I see him, because we're cute. We like to go to movies together. He's adorable. Adorable. Very adorable. Pretty good? Good. I'll take pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna check out this Falling Down now, because you keep telling me to do it. Hey, we're almost at 30 likes. We have over 30 watching, so let's get there. That's my cat meowing again. That is the cat's meow. It's terrible. Why would you do this, Jesse? Late night, making bad jokes. Just trying to get me home. Oh goodness, 2 cats in that. Chats right. Please stop. I'm not gonna read chats for a minute or two here, because I have 2 cats on my lap. When the cats are crawling over me like this, I just keep focused on the road so that I don't crash. Ouch, that was my face that you just hit with your tail. Han has some feelings about being in the car. He'd like to be not in the car anymore. I'm trying to explain to him that being not in the car means getting splattered on asphalt. And he doesn't really seem to care about that. Hello, Lando. I got about 2 hours to go. So, yeah, not nearly as long as last time. I took all the black powder. My favorite. Sorry, I'm out of the chat for a quick sec here while my cats are crawling on me. Yes, meow. Han, we talked about this, baby. You can't just throw you out of the car right now because you will die. If I park the car, we're not going to be home. No, you can't just be home. That's not how it works. We drove hundreds of miles. We are somewhere different than where we were before. All right? And in order to get home, I have to drive those hundreds of miles back. Remember how long it took to get up? It's going to take less time to get back, even. So just chill like you did before when you laid down. And you just shut it up. All right? Can we do that? Sweet. No, you can't do that. You got to keep meowing at me. You got to keep me obnoxious like this. Well, that's your problem. It sounds like a you problem. Oh, there is a cat. Like shark. My littles are in their beds. I have a little shark bed and a little other little baskety bed, and the littles are asleep in them, and it's very cute. All right, hon, just lie there and be good. Don't speak. Lando, what you up to? You looking for a place to sleep? You cannot sleep on the front dash. Stop eyeballing it. That is not a place you're allowed to go. No, don't go there. Yay, we have 30 likes. Hooray for my life. Yeah, are we there yet? Yeah, that's pretty much my life right now. Lando, I don't know what you want from me. You want to go in the back, climb over your brother. Good job. All right. Bottom Willow. McKittrick. Weird named places out here. What odd names. Alright, Terrence, go sleep. And I will not stop you. I will not begrudge you some sleep. I would like some of that myself, but I can't have it until I get home. Tie them to the bump. No, that's mean. I don't want to tie my cats to bumpers. Rowley Road, Bottom Willow Drive. This is the best cure for food poisoning. I'm sorry you had food poisoning, so it's miserable to deal with. I had a nice weekend in San Francisco with my friend. She lost a family member and it was sad, but I drove up to be with her and help cheer her up, and I think that my mission was a success. So that makes me feel good. I feel accomplished. I feel happy. I feel tired. So that's why we're doing this little stream, to try to keep me alert. I don't know why I just yelled. Yelling is fun. Yelling is fun. Shut up, Han. No one cares. I feel like I have nothing to talk about. Meow? You have something to talk about? Fine, great, you talk. You talk to the live stream, Han. You do it. You will? Okay, fine, great, do it. Yeah? Okay, cool. Here's the live stream. You talk to them. That's not where the camera is, asshole, but fine. Talk to your reflection. No, don't tell me I don't know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. You're talking to your reflection in a mirror. The live stream's over there. Yes, it is. Don't tell me no. Don't you dare. Don't you, do not. Okay, we had this discussion where if you want to have a civil discussion with me, you don't want to have a civil discussion. You just want to meow over me. You just want to be an asshole. That's what. I see how it is. All right. Oh, now you want to sleep in my lap. You want to lie in my lap, but you want to be a jerk. You want to interrupt me? Okay. I hear you. I don't know what you want to do about it. Your complaints have been registered. I've been registering your complaints since we got into this vehicle. I don't know what you want me to do about it, hon. There's literally nothing I can do to get you out of this car right now. You're stuck, buddy. You are stuck. You are stuck. You are stuck. Go away. Shut up. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm about to throw you out the window. You want to get out of the car? Cool. I will throw you out of the window and you will die. Oh my god, this cat! Ugh. This cat is being so obnoxious. Cool. Now he shuts up. Alright. Ooh, rest stop. 1 mile. Closed? Rest stop closed? Why you be closed? Damn it. Not cool. I gotta pee eventually. So He has a litter box right in the back there. It's available to him. I never go and take them on. Oh, why does my body hurt? Jesus. I never take them on long trips without access to litter box. The other ones use it on the way up. He can totally use it if he wants to. He's just severe dust area. He's 40 miles weird. It's a big gut X driving, can't read a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna win with the cat. Yeah, but you know it's fun to have these little arguments with them, so whatever. We are going to stop to pee at some point. It's just how it is. Oh, my ear, why is it so itchy? I'm headed back home. I was in oh, my ear. I was in San Francisco for the weekend. It's so itchy. Oh. Fuck. No, they don't have food and water for this drive. It's not that long. I mean, it's 5 hours. They can go have food and water for that. It's something. A ton of food and water. They all drank a lot of water just before we left. They had food a little earlier. I didn't want to give them anything too late. I mean, they actually had these relaxation treats before we got in the car. But excuse me, I didn't want to give them anything too I can't have words. Too much to eat beforehand. Oh fuck, I need something in Bakersfield. JK about going to the bathroom here. I am gonna go to the bathroom in a town that's not Bakersfield. Because I don't want someone to try to sell me meth. Or stab me. Because they're on meth. So yeah. No, so on the way up, Lando threw up. A little car sick. But so I don't want to give him tons of food beforehand because I don't want to get car sick and hurl. Although I'm slowly having to shit everywhere during said drive. They did that going up, and it smelled bad. So we have food when they get home. They've gone through longer stretches without food, water. There's no way to put water, set up water in this car. It's not going to just spill everywhere. But they're being humanely taken care of on this drive. Access, which I think is the most important, to not have restricted, especially because, oh, good night, Mega Jetty. I'm sorry I couldn't read a lot of your chats. A lot of them were a little long for me. I'm just not reading a lot of chats right now, period, because I don't want to crash. If there's something you really want me to know, $2 super chat. I will read it because then I'll be able to see it much more easily. Good morning. I can see stuff like that. Going home. Everyone wants to know where I'm going. I'm going home. Going home in San Fran for the weekend. Gonna be home soon. You guys missed the part where everything smelled like cow shit. That happened when I was on the phone with Jeff. We were having like a little romantic talk, and I was like, well, that just killed the mood. It smells like cow shit. I think there was just like cow shit burning. I don't know. Yeah. My PayPal does work. Thank you for asking. Great resource. That's actually, so that's the thing. Because YouTube hates me. I'm trying to understand it. Thank you. Because YouTube hates me algorithmically. I do have a PayPal account set up at PayPal.me, paypal.me/JesseMilestone. Because I don't trust YouTube. Demonetizes my videos all the effing time. It's weird. It fucking demonetized my response to the Rise of Skywalker trailer, which is stupid. I didn't even have any like clips from the trailer in it because I don't do that. It demonetized it anyway. Like itch right here on my nose, face, my nose right here. It's weird. I showed my friend Risky Business this morning. She had never, or today, she had never seen it before. So it's super fun. I hadn't watched it in a while. I love that movie though. It's such a good movie. Super fun getting introduced her to it. Having her be like, what even is this? It's great. Also, super entertaining. Super fun to just notice something like this. You have all this like blog about like trans representation on cinema, and like it probably wasn't a trans actor, but in Risky Business there is a trans woman, presumably trans woman, could just be like in drag, but seems to be trans woman, Jackie. Who, hi there, it's someone whose name I can't read because driving and reading don't really mix. Yeah, and just the way they handle that character is like super chill. It's just kind of funny because you're like, oh my god, we're all this woke culture and it's trans and this and that. Like, here's it done so well in 1983 of all years. So it just goes to show you, you know, sometimes when we don't do it woke, we do it better. Then don't pay anything to YouTube. Send it to PayPal. I understand that feeling. I get very grumpy at YouTube myself because it does not treat me right. It don't do right by me. Yeah, 80s had a lot of that. There's a lot. It was different because people weren't trying so hard to like for these different. This is a thing, right? Getting to we'll get into rant mode here a little bit. All the specificity of labeling. Now, you do have legitimate struggles for rights, like gay marriage, you know? That's a legitimate struggle for, you know, basic human right. But you have all these things going on, you know, with trying to find labels and definitions and gender fluidity and gender neutral and gender non-conforming, gender non-binary, whatever all these things mean. Is it the same thing? Are they different things? I don't know. Jeffrey Turnick and Mega Jenny 1 says, I'm making a second Terminator lore video later, capitalizing on the bad reboot they forced on us all. I smart making a good lore video at a movie's expense. I don't know. If your lore videos are fun to make and they do well, then it sounds like you're smart to do them. So that sounds like a good thing. A+ Mega Jetty 1. Check out his channel. Check out his lore videos. Check out his Terminator stuff. Woo! We support you, Mega Jetty 1. Where was I? Oh yeah. So all of these different pronouns, genders, blah 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 blah. These different definitions of queer, what different segments of queer means. Having a letter for everything and a representation. It becomes this thing. You're inundated with all this shit, and the reality is it's not about equality or rights anymore. It's about people demanding external validation of their identity, which is dumb because like that shit comes anyway. And we're talking about a society that's so used to instant gratification now, that's so used to being the center of its own little universe, the star of its own little non-reality, as I call it, right? You build your social media presence, you have your Twitter account, your Instagram, your whatever, places where you just represent yourself all day long, and everything you interact with on there is about you, right? Your experience of seeing that thing and doing that thing. And then the majority of what we're looking at, you know, for people, if they're like, they don't have any kind of engagement, or what they want from engagement, what they're looking for that validation is, let me post something of my own and get it for me, you know, get attention to myself. Let's see who likes us, let's see who comments. For some people, liking and commenting on somebody else's post is just to bolster relationships, so that person will like and comment on your shit more. So it's all about being the center and the star of your little world and being the most important thing in that, which is why these little stars of their own little worlds go out and harass and bash people on other social media settings, because they're like, I don't see you as a person. I see you as just a character in my play that stars me. So where was I going with all of this? I had a point to this. Now I'm trying to remember what. Oh, right. So yeah. So because we're so used to this being the star of our universe, and in a way, like, because social media enables that, social media enables us to be the star of our universe, it doesn't ask us to introspect. It doesn't ask us to pass judgments on ourselves. It doesn't ask us to evaluate how we fit into society or an existing framework, or how we fit into anyone else's world or life or existence. So we don't have to now. So now we can ask other people to do that for us, because we have an easy codified way to put out, this is all the relevant information you need to know about me. Shit that you wouldn't necessarily say in conversation, wouldn't necessarily come up organically and actually be a conversation rather than just a declaration or a statement. This is me. This is who I am. And so we say these things without really internalizing or believing that. We just decided who we are. Maybe it's not really who we are. Maybe it's just who we want to be. And it's so easy to just publish that out there for people to look at, people to care about. or pretend to care about, or for people to mistakenly believe other people care about, that they don't take time to do the actual work, the hard work, the introspection of turning an eye inwards, going, okay, what do I actually need to do to improve? What do I need to do to better fit myself into society, and not rather than vice versa? And as a result of that, we expect that external validation. Yeah, here's my post about how woke and cool and special and whatever I am. Great. And we expect likes. We expect comments. We expect positive feedback. We expect this positive feedback loop. We don't care. We filter out the negative. We block. So many people block. Let's block out anything negative that challenges who I am, that challenges my basic assumptions of who and what I am. And so you're not being asked to introspect anymore. You're not being put in those uncomfortable situations that make you evaluate, who am I? You know, it's not like when I'm in 4th grade in summer camp, and my one friend isn't there that day, and I'm forced to sit there and look inwards. Right now, you do that, and you got an iPad, an iPhone, a device, where rather than introspecting and going, oh my God, I'm so alone. Why is this happening? Why am I so different from the other kids? Is this something I'm going to reject or embrace? Rather than having this discussion with yourself, you go like, oh, look at this, the game with the pushing the buttons. And you just immerse yourself in some bullshit like that and forget all about introspection and self-betterment. And so because you're not doing that work to get better and to make you the best version of yourself that you can be, and to make you the person that fits in with everyone else rather than trying to make everyone else fit in with you, or make everyone else, or start expecting everyone else to fit in with you rather than you having to fit with everybody else. We set up a culture desiring this instant gratification of self, and demand that we get it from everybody. Demand that we get not just the gratification, but the validation, right? I am this thing. My entire life's worth is based on your likes, on the likes you bestow upon me, on the favorable comments you pass my way. Therefore, I need those things to feel validated, right? So now it's okay to just, rather than do the work to figure out how you fit into society, just create a very narrow definition around yourself, and maybe somebody else fits into that definition. If they do, cool, great. Now you have common ground that you've established, right? Because it's too scary to actually reach out to somebody different from you to try to establish common ground. Because guess what? We all have shit in common, even people who don't seem like we do. So now we create these artificial parameters by which to meet people, because we're too shallow and insecure and scared to meet people any organic or old-fashioned way, or too frightened and timid to meet people who are going to challenge our worldviews, who don't share our basic assumptions about certain things, and so we don't. And so then we look at people who live in a different box, who do challenge those worldviews, as other. It's very easy to marginalize now that all these different boxes exist that we can put everybody in. But the problem with boxes is that there'll always be someone who doesn't fit. So instead of creating an inclusive society, all you're doing is creating one that's just more exclusive. It's just more fragmented and fractured in these bitty little parts. It becomes much more exclusive anyway. It's just dumb. So, just dumb. That's what I gotta say about that. So there's my little rant about identity for the night. I need another candy thing to not die. Because falling asleep at the wheel is bad. So we're working on not doing that. Why would you drop that, Jesse? You're terrible. Nope, that's not it. It's not there. There it is. Got it. Huzzah. Alright, we're gonna stop to pee eventually. Right, eventually means soon. Sooner rather than later. The need is rising. Alright. I can't tell if y'all just stop talking, or if my stream just decided to stop telling me y'all are talking. It happens both ways sometimes. Sometimes for the size of you guys, you're all like, I'm just listening. Sometimes driving through all this nowhere, my phone is like, not showing up chats anymore. We were listening. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Any other rants you want to hear from the guy in Bristol tonight? Well, you guys are listening. Thank you. I wish I was in bed, dude. Oh God. Yeah. A little less than an hour and a half to go. Not so bad though. Sick. I'll just sing right now. If it is candy before I sing anything. But definitely sing for you guys. Want some lullabies? Or a soundtrack to your morning or evening in Australia. That sucks. I hate when you have something restless that keeps you up. It just feels so uncomfortable. Desolate countryside late at night. I mean, it's the Central Valley. So like, San Joaquin Valley. Is that what we got here? What's up? I'm driving home. Vlogging, boy. Is that? I'm having trouble reading some things because itty bitty little chat, scrolling on the phone, driving. Don't want to take my eyes off the road much. I did bring friends. I brought my 4 cats. And I got all of you. 35 friends right here. No UFOs yet, but you know, the night is young. What's up, person? Sorry, I can't read every name right now because small text. Main character syndrome, is that like an actual thing, or is that just what you're calling it? I like it, either way, it's good. Main character syndrome, that's really good. We all fucking suffer from these days. But yeah, it's funny because now I can't speak for every YouTuber, but I do think a lot of bloggers, weirdly enough, we're literally the stars of our own show. But a lot of YouTube vloggers, I think, become more aware of that than other people. The ones that last anyway, because if you don't, like, if you get, and it's really easy. Like, it's really easy to get your identity, your self-worth, your happiness tied up into views and monetization and likes and comments and subscribers and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, that is certainly not healthy. So I do think that healthy YouTubers, the ones that last, like I said, probably have a lot of that introspective perspective, because it's like, well, what is that? Because it's different with YouTube too than it is like even if you're on a television show, you know? We're not just the personality, the talking head. We're the writers, we're the producers, we're the directors. We are the everything for these shows. And in some cases, it's just us by ourselves. Like me, I don't have anyone else as part of the Mindless Entertainment team. No one else is sitting there with me when I do the videos. I mean, Jeff will be eventually, because he's going to move out with me. He's going to move in with me in January. I'm really excited. Anyway, I digress. So there's an extent to which you can become a total narcissist as a result of it, or you kind of have to, you are forced to kind of be a little more introspective and figure out what this means to you, what it means, period, how you're going to handle it, how you're going to manage it, how you're going to allow it to affect your worldview or not. It's just kind of an interesting, way to look at things. YouTube fame is weird. It is a weird thing. A term someone threw at me once was parasocial. I'm gonna look at more about it, so I don't look at a ton of it. But thank you. I don't know if I would ever be interested in running for president, but thank you. It's high praise. And the definition I got for parasocial was this phenomenon by which people really feel like they know you, or it's like social adjacent in a way, where it's like on the one hand you're scratching an itch, on the other hand you're not really doing the thing that it seems like you're doing. Let me explain. So there is a social fulfillment aspect of engaging with YouTube videos, right? You're seeing somebody, oftentimes somebody's presenting themselves as a very real person, a very regular person. Live streams especially, we're actually interacting here, And I mean, I don't know about other people's live streams. I don't do a whole lot of performative stuff on the on my my streams at all. So what you have is this great rapport, you know, with a lot of your viewers, where it's like you're watching me, we're interacting, we're talking, we're getting a level of human interaction value out of this, but it's not the same as if we were friends, you know. As much as I love and respect every one of you for being here and supporting my channel, and as much as you may enjoy my content and enjoy watching it, we're not, in the strictest definition of the word, friends. We could be if we met, you know, or got to know each other through private channels. There's a potentiality that any single one pairing of us could easily become very good friends. But as of now, we're not. We're not even acquaintances per se, because there's an imbalance, right? You all get to see me and hear me talk, share things about me and my life, without reciprocating, which is great in some cases. And I think this is like, dude, way to get a social fix without having to be social, you know? Let me just interact with this person, throw some text out, get some responses, hopefully, see someone be interactive, lively, awake, engaging, talking about the things that we're all talking about together. Even if you're just sort of the one lurking, you know, you can still see what people are chatting. You can see how I'm responding to that. It's a great little, you know, loop there, feedback loop of sociality. It's not a word. Which is cool, but then at the same time, so I think it's also really good too, because it can fulfill a void for some people who may otherwise have trouble filling that void. But the flip of that is that people can mistake it for being the real thing. And watching my live stream and sending a chat and having me respond to it is not the same as going to a bar and talking to even the bartender, you know, taking a class, meeting somebody new, even going on a dating site and meeting up with those people, or having a direct level playing field interaction. I think it's weird for me sometimes too, because people talk to me that I don't know, and like they know me, and it's very strange, because like they know all this stuff about me, and like but then they don't want to volunteer stuff about themselves. It's like, it's this weird imbalance. Like, they want to try to be my friend. Oh, we're friends. We're totally friends. I know so much. I know everything about you. I know literally nothing about you. So if you want to be friends, we have to level the playing field here somehow. Thank you. I can't read your name. I'm sorry, Josh. Yeah, and look, they're not all crazy. Some people are just hurting for that level of validation. Doing similar to what we talked about before, you know? Everyone's the center of their world, right? So some people come to me, they know everything about themselves, they know a bunch of stuff about me, it doesn't register, it doesn't even click, because they haven't bothered thinking about it, that there's just a bunch of stuff about them I don't know, because I don't really know them. It's a strange thing, it's weird, it's definitely weird, you know, but, it's just, hi on, you look so demonic right now. It's kind of terrifying. Please stop staring at me with your demon eyes. But yeah, I don't know, just random tangents. Please stop meowing. Stop it. Oh my god. I'm glad my littles are fast asleep. I legitimately need to start looking for a place to stop and pee. I will just, you guys can just stay in the car and watch my cats while I do. But Copus Road, that's a weird name for a road. I just got here and I'm getting a stranger zone who got too clean. Oh, no. Look, I don't mean to stranger zone you per se. Just sharing some experiences. And that's an interesting thing too, is like we're not starting from zero, and that's where the parasocial comes in, right? It's not social, you know. It's not completely. We're not strangers, you know. We might not be BFFs. We might be friends, like I said, in the strictest sense. But we're not strangers either, you know, because we are starting with some sort of common ground, right? Maybe you're here because you like my videos, which means that we have something in common, either in the types of communication we like. Maybe the content doesn't matter. Maybe you just like the way I yell. the way we present things, the way we talk about things. So, yeah, we're acquainted, you know, in a way. Well, acquainted, it's hard to say acquainted too. I just think we're not starting from zero, you know? We're not really acquainted because you, again, it's a single side, and you have this glimpse, this very deep glimpse into me and who I am, what I like, what I say. I know your screen name, you know, I know your username and the information you choose to volunteer in the chat. Some of you choose to reach out to me privately, email, DMs, etc. In some of those cases, they're very formal, very, and it doesn't go further than that. In other cases, we connect over something, and we do become acquaintances. We do become friendly. I've made some friends through this as well. So I don't have like a stigma about like, oh, well, because I don't know you, I can't know you. Everyone starts as strangers at some point. It's just this weird thing where it's like, we're starting with the imbalance of knowledge, we are starting with a common ground. So again, there's something, maybe if you like my content, then we have Star Wars in common, or other movies in common, or just liking movies in general, being critical of movies in general in common, right? We're one like away from 50, by the way, so please press the like button if you have not done so already. Maybe you're just like me, and that's a thing in and of itself. I mean, to an extent, you must, right? You can't hate. I assume if you're here and you're commenting, and it's not negative. You don't hate me. That stands to reason, right? Yay, everybody likes. Thank you guys. So there's that. There's this interesting, you know, again, not starting from zero, knowing that that you like me, knowing that I'm predisposed to like you because I like people who like me. So, hi from Panama. Cool. What's up, Panama? So, yeah. It's Trolla. It's an interesting balance, you know. Strangers, it's a mugger you have met. Yeah, could be. Could very well be. And yet, there's also people who started out as just viewers who like are now close friends. So, and it's funny. It's really interesting to me too how that goes, because some people who I became friends with still watch my videos assiduously. Others stopped. One of them, first person that you started interacting with because of YouTube, like it was started as a viewer of my channel, just doesn't watch my shit at all anymore. We just talk all the time, and that's fine. Like that's totally fine by me, because if you're talking to me one-on-one, you know, you're getting all of this anyway. So I totally get if you don't like each of Jesse's in between our conversations. It's not fun to bear. It's not to bear. It's how it is. Though Jeff and I watch each other's videos because we're adorable like that. So, alright. For surely sure, rest stop. Lebec. Maybe we'll stop at Lebec in 17 miles. Who knows? What was our oyster? Oh, it smells like fire up here. Get back into fire territory. Meow, 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 meow. Indeed, old school Jeremy. What's up? How's it hanging? Good to see you here. So, yeah. Speaking of that, there's also people, you know, who I may know who they actually are in real life. They bring reviews that I don't know. So it's weird. The internet's a weird place. You can have all these opportunities for anonymity afforded to you that you can or cannot use. It's always interesting to look at that, like what people choose to share, you know? How a lot of people, bam, just first and last name right there on the, okay, I don't understand this thing. There appears to be a phenomenon happening out here, like, if you're going really fast and I'm in your lane and it's the left lane, and you want to shine your brights at me and be like, bitch, get out of my lane, fine. If I'm happily cruising along in the right lane, why you gotta flash your brights when you're cruising up on me? I ain't going nowhere. I'm not just gonna randomly be like, oh, I guess I'll change lanes. Like, that would be dumb. I don't get it. It's kind of out now. Also, like, there's ample room, so if I did stupidly change lanes, you could intelligently change lanes and everything would work out for almost the end. It's just, people are so dumb. So yeah, them some of my thoughts. I do have some people too that will just like message me.
Keep left at the fork to stay on I-5 south. Follow signs for I-5.
Okay. Thanks, Siri. And you want me to take the all trucks and trailers through? That seems reasonable. This time is a lot more trucks and trailers than there are cars.
Keep left at the fork to stay on I-5 south.
Doing it. So, yeah.
Continue for 58 miles.
Yeah, and then there's some people who hit me up, and we'll have little quick chatsies. Some people like to send me things. Oh, here's the thing, too. Well, because that's, like, if I watched every video that every person sent me, I would never get anything done. And it's great to have some, but that's one of the things to think about, to consider, you know, when sending a message, sending a link, sending a whatever, is you may, why is every fucking rest area closed right now? Is you may, and I've gotten this too before, where someone will send me something. Oh, this is one of my freaking favorite ones. This asshole guy. He sent me a direct message on Instagram, and he's like, "Can't handle the truth, huh?" Or something stupid like that. And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "You responded to my comment, you know." And I'm like, "No, I don't. Did you comment on my YouTube video? Because like, I didn't see. I don't know. That's not if I did respond, it was one of like a gajillion things I responded to that I probably didn't remember. Also, what makes you think I paid attention to your username on that?" And I'm gonna totally turn around and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking we're at the Tejan outlets already. Dang, like only a little more than an hour from home. I'm gonna fucking
head south on
I know I'm gonna do it.
toward Laval Road. In a quarter mile, merge onto Laval Road.
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't remember who you fucking were. Like, chill. Get all buttered. Why do you care about me? It's like, because a lot of you people want to care about me, and the reality is if you don't suck and you reach out to me, we'll probably hit it off. It's happened before, you know? And I'm very open to that.
At Tejon Industrial Drive.
I'm super open to, like, wow, new friends, new people, new perspectives, people from different places. I think it's so cool now that it's like, I've got a friend in Munich because of this. You know, I got a friend in Canada because of this. I got friends all over the country because of this. People I can know and meet and see.
Head
and
north on Dennis McCarthy Drive.
Simply because
Continue
of
on
YouTube.
Dennis McCarthy Drive for 1.5 miles.
The flip is that, like, I can't be BFFs with everybody.
Use the right lane to turn left onto Laval Road. Head northwest toward Dennis McCarthy Drive.
You're flipping out navigation.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Dennis McCarthy Drive.
I can't be friends with everybody, and I'm not Caesar. I don't remember me. I remember you now. But yeah, and you can't please everybody, and the reality is, like, just because you think I'm cool and want to be my friend, it does not mean we're gonna get along, you know? There are plenty of people I think are cool, that I thought were cool growing up and shit, or at various points in my life, who don't want to be my friend. And it's not personal. It's just, why am I on this, like, horrible rant? I'm all like, it's so great that, I have all these wonderful people here that are watching that I can talk to who are keeping me awake, and I'm just, like, shitting on people. That's terrible. All right. I'm gonna just leave this up while I run in and pee. It's not gonna shut it down and bring it back. So enjoy, you know, possibly seeing cats. You just saw one briefly. He popped in and out. We'll see if. Anyway, so Dash is gonna be here. Thanks, Wizard. 2 jelly donuts. Oh, I had 2 jelly donuts today. They were great. No wonder I'm still not that hungry. All right. Hang tight, folks. Han is up. Just gonna let this stream here and look for cats and listen to cats. Hi, Jane Little. I'm just run and pee and then come back. Grab a coffee. I might get like a, if they have coffee, get a coffee, or if they have like Starbucks little things. All right, I'll be back, guys. Just, you know, I'm gonna lock the doors. Don't you worry. But bye for now. Jane, at my seat. Oh my God. Let's get out and then take over. Oh wow, everyone's still here. I guess cats are way more exciting than I am. Actually gained viewers since I left. Oh, Jane, you're back in your bed. Mal is still asleep. Good sleepy Mal. He ran himself around before I left, so not surprised. Glad they seem to have put a show for you guys. Yep. Lando, you gonna go back there now? And you gonna hang out here? All right. Back on the road, shall we? Didn't miss any super chats, so that's good. One of them out of it after you left. He was like, I've been abandoned. What's happened to me? All right. I got coffee. It's hot. I burned my tongue, even though I was trying to be careful. I'm not much more than an hour from home, so that's very exciting. I'm feeling energized by that brief pit stop. I'm feeling optimistic. It growled, that's funny. Oh, was Lando growling at him? He does that. Oh, bye. Wispy Whiskers, thanks for popping in to hang out and see the kitties.
Use the right lane to turn left onto McGowell Road, then turn right onto the I-5 South ramp.
Right lane to turn left, huh? I see it. It's a multi-turn lane. Anyway, get back on the freeway. So, again, super chat's the best way to go if you want me to be able to for sure read what you're writing. Oh, Malcolm, did you come out? Did you come out to play? Are you awake now? Did you get woke up by that little pit stop? You want to say hello to the... Oh, I was going to show you to the internet, but the light just turned green, so never mind. Alright, guys, brace yourselves because we're going to accelerate soon. We get back on the freeway. Just got to drive through the mountains. Alright, so, I may lose connection a little bit going through the mountains.
Turn right onto the I-5 South ramp.
If I do, if it gets really spotty, I'm just going to call it because... Oh my God, Lando, be nice. Don't be an asshole.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-5 South.
Lando can be kind of a dick sometimes. Thanks, car. I have CBD treats for him. I've got 4 cats. They're all in the car right now. Whee! Alright, bro. Apparently I don't understand that merging involves acceleration. Hey, Malcolm, you gonna hang out on my lap? No, you're gonna go back down to your bed.
Continue on I-5 South, 56 miles.
Han's unhappy. Everything's back to normal. And we have 60 likes on this stream. Hooray! I wonder if we can do 100 before I get home. I'm so excited to go to sleep. It's gonna be the best. But yeah, like I said, if it gets real spotty reception-wise, I'm just gonna call it. Rather than keep futzing with this to try to, get you back. But, we'll see. Driving into, Lando is just throwing hot. Lando, what you doing, buddy? You're not allowed to go crawl by my feet. You're allowed to go lie on my lap again. Are you sniffing my coffee? He's sniffing my coffee. Oh, he ate a Cheez-It earlier at my friend's house. It was funny. Can't go down, can't go up. You can go back, or you can stay here. 2 places you're not allowed are on the foot or on the dash. Everywhere else is fair game. Alright, 1 more hour to go. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna make it, probably. Oh, shush. What? Now you're grumpy too? I've got this chorus of angry meows. Now my phone is shaking a little bit, so it's almost impossible to read what you're writing. Listen to our chorus of angry meows. I love it. It's so exciting. Please stop. Double catting on the lap right now, so when they're walking all over me like this, I'm also not going to read the chat as readily, so my apologies. You guys know I usually love to read and interact with as many messages as humanly possible, but I don't want to die. Dying is not on the agenda. I promised Jeff I wouldn't, so, you know, that'd be sad. Is it talking about Jeff o'clock yet? I can always talk about Jeff. He great. For those of you who are for some reason not aware, Jeff from World Class Bullshitters is my boyfriend, and we love each other. It's great. I was talking to him for the first like few hours of this. You can't look why because it's too shaky. I'm sorry. Something I can do about it. There's something where you suck, or just because you think I'm gonna crash. Yeah, I was on the phone with him for like hours before I started talking to you guys. He stayed up super late to keep me company on the road, make sure I didn't die. On my drive up too, when I was live streaming, even though he was hanging out with somebody, he still kept checking in on the live stream to make sure that I was still here and okay. It was really sweet of him. Very, very nice. What a nice guy. A lovely man I have. He's really incredible. Oh, make sure you're pressing the like button, because, I don't know, oppression is fun for some of us. Ears are gonna start popping like crazy. And let me know, just hit me up in the chat if it starts getting super laggy, because I'll call it that too if it's just getting to be terrible and obnoxious. I guess suffer through. Jesse. That's my impression of glitching. I don't know what the fuck that was. How you can try with your cats loving on you. Practice. These two big ones, Han and Lando, I've done 5-hour drives with them a bunch actually. Because I got Han when I was a senior in college. I got Lando when I was living in Vermont the year after I graduated. So I would drive to Philly all the time with the car, both of them. And at first, Lando had to stay in the carrier. But for the longer I let them both out, the worst thing that Lando would do is like go hide under the seat sometimes. He's kind of freaked out, but they're pretty good. Han will crawl over the car. This meowing incessantly thing for him is new. When he's not in the carrier, he's usually not bad about it. But I guess you get old, you get crotchety or something. And the littles have been incredible. The littles have been like, they'll poke around a little bit. I'll let them crawl around. Before I started driving, Mal was on the front dash, kind of freaking out because he was looking up at the sky and he was like, "What's the sky? I don't understand." And but then, you know, they crawled around a little bit, changed positions a little bit, mostly just found a comfy spot and went to sleep. You know, I put their beds in here for a reason. Oh my goodness, Jane, you're so cute. He's awake, he's just looking up and it's so precious, I'm gonna die. I put the beds in here so they could climb in them and crawl in them. Left their backpack carriers open so they could crawl in those, which they did, you know, took naps in those various places. And they've been perfect. They've been perfect little angels. Now these two took their first 5-hour road trip with me. The littles, when they were just first born, I didn't even have anything to keep them in. Literally all I did was this cooler lunchbox that they both fit in at the time, and then I let them out right away, and they mostly slept on the passenger seat or my lap the whole way home. So they're really good about the car. They just kind of chill and do it. The big guys are the annoying ones, but again, I'm used to having Han. Even before he was Mr. Meowie Pants, he definitely would kind of crawl all over me. Jesus, this road sucks. He'd still crawl over me when I was driving. Thank you, Mr. X Comics. I am driving nice and safe. Not a whole lot of cars on the road, which is nice. Makes it a little easier. But yeah, so I'm accustomed to driving with crazy kiddos everywhere. And it's nice because, you know, as annoying as Han's meowing is, it's definitely helping to keep me awake. So there's that. Guys, press the like button, please, and thank you if you've not done so already. Or press it hard, or press it good, or press it long. Maybe in the butt, I don't know. It's snowing where you are, wow. Yeah, the California roads suck, so I apologize for this horrible vibration. If it's driving you nuts, I'm really sorry. I understand if you want to, like, look away and just listen, maybe. It would be driving me crazy, too, if I was looking at the screen more. But yeah, try to see if we can get to 100 likes I got maybe about an hour left on the road, maybe a little less. I pressed it hard. Good job, Mr. X Comics. Well done. I bet it liked it. And if it didn't, who cares? Yeah, I think it'd be a fun challenge. I try to hit 100 likes in this period of time. Uphill, downhill. Again, let me know if I start lagging, because I am in Town Mountains. I finally saw Accepted. Never actually seen that before. I'd always wanted to. I'd never seen it. It's delightful. Jonah Hill back when he was young and extremely pudgy. Justin Long before everyone knew him from Stuff. That was cute. It was a really cute movie. And it reminded me actually of Risky Business. So I showed that to my friend. 69 likes. Yay, it's the sex number. So my friend had never seen Risky Business, so we watched that afterwards. It was tons of fun. Love that movie. Really holds up too. I hadn't seen it in a long time. Really does hold up. A lot of that. And it's just so funny because you're watching it, you're like, this is really an interesting film too, because there's so many unexpected little bits here. I'm gonna spoil Risky Business for you in case you're wondering. Little things like the fact that she really is into him after all, you know? The fact that he really doesn't suffer any consequences. Yeah, I know, Accepted, right? Oof. The fact that he really doesn't suffer any consequences. The fact that he gets into fucking Princeton after all that shit, you know? It's a very much a reversal of your expectations of what's, you know, you expect your characters to suffer the consequences of their immoral actions, and he just doesn't, you know. So I think it asks you to put morality into a more flexible perspective, take it out of its rigidity. Also, I noticed, I never noticed before, that Tom Cruise's character's name is Joel Goodson. Like Goodson, his last name is literally Goodson. Anyway, no, Accepted was interesting for me too, because I'm looking back and thinking about it. It came out 2006, I think. And which was right about the peak, that really, really awful peak of college applicants, where admissions for so many top schools were down to the single digits. And it was also right about the rise of alternative education as a more mainstream idea. Sounds weird. Alternative, mainstream. But alternative education as a more acceptable teaching way. So when you watch it with that in mind, with the temporal climate in mind, and maybe it wasn't as well noticed at the time, it's actually a very poignant commentary on society, on the youth of today, and what growing up means, and what our place. And as you've seen, like, since then, because of that, those peak acceptance rates and the peak number of young people going into the workforce at a time when the economy was at a low, so jobs were scarce, so you had to be innovative, plus the rise of technology, all these various factors led into our the fact that we now have so many small startups, you know, tech startups. We have so much more freelancers than we've ever had before. They estimate, like, in a few years, I can't remember what the number was. It was 2020 or 2025. Like 50% of the workforce was going to be freelance. So it is really fascinating, because, like, this idea of making your own path and making your own future was kind of new at that particular moment in time, and it really it really is relevant today, and I think to our lives. I think as somebody who was, you know, in high school pushing towards college at the time that film came out, I think anybody who was in that similar boat probably can relate hard to that film. So if you haven't seen it and you're of that age, check it out. And if you saw it when it came out and you're of that age but you haven't seen it since, go back and watch it, see if your opinion on it's changed in any way, or see if it maybe speaks to you in a different way than it did before. It's weird talking about, like, a dumb comedy in that way, and, you know, you don't think about it like that's how it reads. It's just a dumb comedy, and then you're like, nah, this movie actually had a lot to say. You know, it can be surprising sometimes. Like Josie and the Pussycats, I was just watching that the other day, and you're watching it and you're like, shit, this movie has a shit ton to say, and messages that are weirdly even more relevant now than they were then. So in spite of the fact that it's very firmly a period piece in its way, you know, the same way that all the early 2000s movies were just paying homage to the 90s. Some of these movies really had a message. Shit you don't have anymore. So, plus they do sing the Ramones in it. You're a shithead, hooray! Ginger Viking Jesus. We're all shitheads. That was so great too. I love that. And there's so many things you could do with it. Here, and I'm gonna go down the mountain. I'm gonna lose signal, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys now. We got to 70 likes. That's pretty good. Impressive if you haven't yet. I don't know if we're getting to 100, but yeah. So yeah, it's gonna keep freezing. Because going up and down hills, that's just what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I love you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for coming on this little journey with me. Draw some music, keep me going the rest of the way, and it's been a pleasure. I love you, and yeah. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll talk to y'all real soon. A lot of live streams this week. I'm going to be doing my regular live stream on Tuesday night. I'm going to do my June month bullshit with Jeff on Wednesday. And I'm planning on doing a special Halloween stream, so stay tuned for that. I will stay awake. I got my coffee, my music in a minute. Good night. Godspeed to me. And you if you're going somewhere too. Bye, guys.